elevated ATG lunge. Now here I'm using a 10 kilo plate for my elevation. You can use a 15, 20 kilo plate. It doesn't really matter too much. Just don't go in anything that's too big for the elevation. The key thing to keep in mind though, is that the elevation isn't gonna slip on you. So this is a rubber coated weight on rubber flooring. So there's a lot of friction, it's not gonna slide. And you know, that's just a little thing you wanna make sure you keep in mind so that you perform the exercise safely. So I'm gonna be using 2 dumbbells to perform this exercise to add resistance. You can do 2 kettlebells, you can do a barbell. Oh no, don't do a barbell, but you can do 2 kettlebells, 2 dumbbells, really anything that you can sort of hold by your side. So I'm gonna be doing one side at a time. Front leg is up, back leg is pretty far away. I'm gonna focus on keeping my back leg straight, and I'm gonna really sink as far as I can into the movement whilst maintaining my posture and push back. 1, 2. Obviously do one side and then do the other side. Now, key things to keep in mind, you wanna make sure that your back leg is staying relatively straight. If my back leg bends, then that's gonna limit my range of motion. The key thing to focus on is to try and get as low as we can and as far forward as we can. And if I bend the back knee, that's gonna limit both of those things. Other than that, some common mistakes people will make is they'll sink down into it, but then they'll use momentum and sort of bounce out and bounce in. You want to come down into it as far as you can and get the knee as far forward over the toe as you can, but then control that position as well. Another thing they go wrong with is dropping and collapsing the chest, not maintaining your posture, and that's pretty much it. If your heel does lift up a little bit whilst performing the exercise when you're in that bottom position, that's okay, so long as it's not a huge amount. Other than that, just don't use any momentum and focus on control.